Hello, guys. Welcome to the very first episode of Daily Dose of Everything, produced by Shoutout TV and being sponsored by Ideas Renters. I'm your host. I'm not a person, but Desmond Sado. And I'm not here alone. I'm here with Sexy Doll. It's not a person, but hello. How you doing?
I'm very fine.
Man, it's been long.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
It's good to be back.
Yeah.
Wow, you look amazing.
Thank you.
So, before we dive into the story for today,
Yeah.
we have an amazing and interesting story for you guys. But before we go there, I want to ask,
Yeah.
you were once single before you got married.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys can actually see the ring. Yeah, she's taking. Okay, before you got married, you were actually single. So
Yeah.
tell us, what is the difference between when you were single and now you're married?
Okay.
So what is the difference?
Family. Different is family.
Okay.
Yes. Because when we were single, when I was single,
Okay.
no, I wasn't single, right? I was in a relationship. Not really single, but
Yeah,
I was
when
in a
you're not
relationship
married.
when I was not married.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I was not married, but the thing is, you can make certain decisions,
Yeah.
without thinking about every other person but yourself.
Just yourself, yeah.
Even if you care about the person, but you look out for yourself first. You want to be comfortable. You want to be well cared for. So you can even say, I know they do again. I know they do it again. I know this relationship, it don't over, it don't go. I know do. But in marriage, you're not allowed to do that.
Okay.
Because it's not about family. It's no longer about you, but us. Like the family matters.
Before you take any decision,
you have to think about your family.
Yeah.
Now, back then, I could just say, please, I'm not coming, or please, I am done with this attitude.
I don't
am
want to
leaving.
clear my space, clear my head.
I need my space.
Wow.
I just want to be alone. I'll just pack my things. I'll go to my father's house, or I'll go to my place.
Okay.
Try am. Try am now.
That's crazy.
Right before you come, you go, yes, you don't get second wife. But it's true though, because you take care of your home.
Okay.
You don't just live like that.
Yeah. The reason why I'm saying this is because the story we have for today is very, very interesting and very, very striking. So if you're married and you're out there, or you're not married yet, but you're planning to get married very soon, you have to actually sit back, relax.
You have to
Hold
listen.
your coffee and listen very well. Yes, it's very, very interesting. Okay, I think I will just dive into our website. For those of you who are not following our website, it's www.shoutoutTV.com. Please make sure you're following us on all our socials. Also, for Instagram, you have Shoutout TV. Yes, Shoutout TV _studio on Instagram. We have Shoutout TV on Facebook, Shoutout TV on YouTube. And don't forget, this show is being produced by Shoutout TV and being sponsored by Ideas Renters. Okay, let's go through it. Okay, actually, I didn't tell you the title of our program for today.
I would love to hear.
Okay.
But wait. You know when you told me that you want to start having a podcast and you want to talk about a lot of things?
Yeah.
I was trying to say, the little of everything. What is he thinking about?
Yeah.
I wanted to see what you have, like what you're bringing out there.
Trust me.
Like, let me not say too much. Just go ahead.
Yeah.
They'll see what I'm trying to talk about.
See, I'm trying to give everybody a dose, one dose at a time. So we're giving them back to back. Okay, so the title for today's podcast is actually Craziest Reply from a Side Chick. The craziest reply from a side chick. So if you're a married woman, you have to sit back and really listen to the story. Now, someone shared this story. Her name is Be Nice. And I think I have to share the story with you guys. That's why I said this would be the very first peek on our first episode on Daily Dose of Everything. So it goes like this. Are you ready? Okay, she said, my name is Be Nice. My story is an interesting one. I told you guys. Take your time to read it and send it to every wife out there. You may be saving a home.
Maybe they're talking to me.
Okay. Okay, let's go. She said, I'm married to a very loving man. He's an upward mobile executive, a brilliant first-class graduate from Unilag. He's almost perfect in everything he lays his hands upon.
Wow.
God bless him. He was the focus of all girls when we were on campus, but one way or the other, he decided to come for me and married me. Wow.
Hot
That's
cake.
beautiful. Okay, so she said, our marriage was like heaven on earth. We were like two birds,
Wow.
two lovebirds. Though my husband travels a lot, but because, okay, she said, though my husband travels a lot because of his job, but we were very close, even on phone, through video calls.
Wow.
I think you also do that a lot.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. Yeah, he said we also talked through video calls, and he's coming back home is like a king to his palace. That's beautiful, with a lot of gifts for his family, especially for his beautiful queen, as he used to call me.
Wow.
Wow, that's amazing. She said we are now 7 years in marriage, and it seems ours is an endless love story until some months ago when my life came crashing down.
Wow.
Now, this is the part where you guys have to sit back,
Okay.
relax, focus on this story, and listen very well. She said, my husband has been keeping late nights and do go on weekend journey, but I never doubted him. I never thought of him doing anything wrong. I believe it was all about his job, coupled with the fact that he's always called to inform me wherever he was and all about his job. So I thought, some months ago, the day happened to be a public holiday. My husband was working on his laptop. His phone rang. A friend called him to pick some documents some few streets away. The man sounded very urgent, so he quickly got up and went. In the process, he forgot to shut down his laptop. I was just passing by. Then I moved closer to shut down the laptop, but my eyes suddenly went to the mail he was reading. What I saw was a mail from a girl who I felt was more than just a colleague to my husband. But the mail did not really give me a clue to have a piece of waterlight evidence of infidelity against my husband, so I decided to dig further. Okay.
You go
She
find
said-
what they look for, you go see him. Hey.
She said, I tried to check his phone. That was when I discovered for the first time that his phone is passworded. So I started trying to know the code. I succeeded after 3 weeks. I won't tell you how. I am a woman. I should be able to know everything in my house. I didn't get the code, but later I wish I never did.
Wow.
What I found in the phone almost landed me in the hospital. Lots of chats with girls, sexy, hot, and nude pictures of girls, and lots more. Wow.
Okay.
I got the name and phone number of a particular girl who looked like his regular girlfriend and knows everything about him. Through their chat, I discovered she even knows my name and the name of all my children.
Interesting.
I went to Facebook and got more information about this girl, but I did not know what to do with the information. Later, I confronted my husband. He first denied it, but confessed to it later and was, apologetic and promised to change, but he never did. In fact, he was growing worse. That was when I decided to do something. I called the girl on phone. Her name is Chika. I introduced myself as the wife of Body, and she greeted me warmly. This really shocked me. I confronted her with the facts, and I began to rant on her, threatening fire and brimstone. I shouted, cried, cursed, and abused her and her parents. Throughout my calls, the girl never uttered a word. She only listened attentively when I was tired of my ranting.
Okay.
I warned her to leave my husband alone, yet she did not say anything. Then I dropped the call. I felt victorious and happy. I felt like rewarding myself for a job well done. Mommy of the house. About 3 hours later, the girl called back. What she said woke me up from my slumber. I decided to record her call as evidence against my husband. But the call turned out to be an indictment against my womanhood and a slap on my wifehood. Okay. She said, Auntie, I'm not calling you back to insult you, but I called you to let you know what you don't know. Instead of you to be fighting me, you are supposed to be thanking me and even pay me for the job I am doing on your behalf. Okay. She said, your husband told me everything about you.
Wow.
He said you hate sex like a plague. Please, if it's a lie, let me know. I will leave your husband immediately. He said you used to be very respectful, loving, and give him quality sex regularly. But after the birth of your second baby and your promotion to the managerial level at work, you suddenly change. Now all doors of interaction and intimacy are firmly shut. Sex to you is like house chores. You complain about it, run away from it. You give countless excuses. Slip off when your husband is having sex with you. How dare you? You use every reason in the book to avoid sex. He said if you allow sex at all, he said if you allow sex at all, you will be behaving like someone being beaten by a soldier. With your face squeezed like a child being punished. Sorry that I laughed.
Wow.
He also said you always dress to bed fully kitted like a military woman. As you are found of wearing jeans sneaker in the night and you don't care if sex does not take place in your marriage for months.
Wow.
And so let me ask you a question. She continued. When last did you sleep with your husband? Don't you notice that your husband has stopped asking you for sex? And for some months now, he has stopped asking you for sex. And you did not bother about it. I have been helping you out. You should be grateful to me. I wonder why you are fighting him for sleeping with me. I'm only helping you to do the work that is so difficult for you. You need to pay me for it. When your husband told me you have discovered our affair, he wanted to pull out from sleeping with me. I did not bother myself. I know he cannot do without me because you are not available for him.
Really?
And I know that with what I have given him in bed, he will care for more. He went away for 2 weeks, only to come crawling at my door begging for sex. And I gave him the kind of sex that will make him forget your house address and your name.
Yay!
You see, a good man needs to be taken away from a careless woman like you by a smart girl like me. If you want your husband back, don't fight me. Work on yourself.
Yeah.
If you don't do this, if he stops sleeping with me or decide to stop the relationship as you suggested, some other girls more naughty than me will take over from me and they may snatch him totally from you and marry him. He is safe with me as I will never marry him. I am a married woman with 2 children like you.
Are you serious?
My husband resides in the US, so your husband is safe with me. Auntie, you will have him back. All I want from him is sex.
Whoa.
I don't even collect money from him. Ask him. I don't need his money. I spend $1 sent weekly by my stupid husband who left a hot-blooded girl like me alone here, thinking I'm a nun or firewood, or I should padlock my panties till he comes back in God knows when. That is where your husband comes in, rub my back, and I met his sexual need, and I rub his back too. Giving him what you, his wife, will never give. My husband is careless with his precious jewel. You are careless with your exceptional bedroom experts. So 2 hungry people from 2 careless people met. The result is a firework in the bedroom. Stop fighting innocent girls. Stop fighting innocent girls all around. Get back to work. Okay, get back to bed. Be a wife, not just a manager at work or a mother. Remember, I work in a company too. I also raise my 2 children alone. Yet, I still sleep with your husband daily on his way back from work. I will never say tonight. I will never say not tonight, dear. My back, my head. I got the energy because I am wiser than you wives. Okay, she said, I got the energy because I'm wiser than you wives who say, yes, I do on your wedding day, but we never do, but prefer jumping on phone to fight girls that are sleeping with their husbands. Girl that they should be paying for helping them do their job. Stop calling my phone, but you can demand for my account details for the money to be paid every time I sleep with your husband on your behalf.
Wow.
You will then have enough time for your career. Nobody is snatching your husband. You are the one misplacing him. I hope you guys are actually getting. I hope you guys are actually getting this gist.
Hi,
man,
God.
this is so amazing. Okay, she said after she dropped the phone, I did not know what to do, whether to cry or laugh, to shout or jump. I was really confused. I listened to the call again and again. I checked everything she said. She was more than true. I tried to check the last time I slept with my husband. I discovered it was before Christmas last year when he just arrived from South Africa and brought me some gifts. But that was about 5 months ago. After then, he tried to sleep with me, but I gave him bad response and excuses, and he stopped demanding from me. And I was very happy. I thought he has changed for better. I used to see him as a sex addict. Is it food? I will say. Wow. I thought he had been healed of his addiction. It now occurred to me that when he stopped asking for sex at home, he was getting an alternative out there. Yes, it is my fault. I was wrong. I pushed him out. Can I ever have him again? Having tasting naughty girl like Chica. How can I match that performance? I cried for hours. That night, my husband did not come home at all. He sent me a message. Overnight duty at work. That was the content of the message. I knew Chica was the overnight duty. I called her. She told me he is in her safe hands, that I should not panic. Can you imagine? So what I want to ask is, because she said she used to see him like someone who is sex addicted. So I want to add, so which means when they were dating, she was actually giving him sex, like enough sex. So when that happened, you know, you're married, so I'm not married. So when that happened, I'm
okay,
like,
first of all, before I start saying anything, if you not say the shit when you dey shop right now, when you dey your relationship, you know if you shop am if you don't marry, I bet no they should not even start to the shop am at all. Yes, it's true.
Crazy.
It's true, because what you know you cannot do when you're married,
yeah,
do not pretend and start doing when you're in a relationship. If you know you cannot do this, it is better to just back out, because for it to start affecting your marriage, it's going to be bad, because it's not affecting you alone, it's going to affect the kids.
Wow.
So whatever you know, I cannot take this. Okay, it's going to change. No, if you know you cannot take it at all, do not just go into it. Now, they are having this issue of sex. It is because she's not used to it, but she was just pretending to be okay with it.
Yeah.
And now she has gotten tired, because being married, coupled with the responsibility of being a mother and you're going to work, normally it is not easy. Especially for the fact that you're not used to having sex.